Date of closing in a Georgia Association of Realtors contract. Bit of confusion about that I am going to clear up right now. Stay tuned to the end for an example so you understand what I'm talking about. Hi, everybody. Dana Sparks, broker of Maximum One Greater Atlanta. And today's contract tip has to do with filling in dates in the Georgia Association of Realtors contract. Actually, in any contract here, at least in the state of Georgia. So, Dana, I can't believe you're doing a whole video on this. This seems pretty simple. It doesn't even need any explanation. But it does. So, hi, everybody. In any contract for real property in the state of Georgia, I'm going to stick with GAR because I'm more familiar with the GAR contract, but this is true for any contract. It has the blank for fill in the date. And I'm talking about the closing date, but in essence, this really could mean any date referenced in a purchase and sale agreement for real property, again, in the state of Georgia. So it has in the contract closing date to be on, fill in the blank for a date. And in all of the exhibits and amendments, especially with respect to closing date, there is a fill in the blank for a date. Likewise, in the Georgia Association of Realtors contract, the only contract to my knowledge that has a provision for an 8-day unilateral extension of closing date, it is eight days from the last contracted closing date. And I've done several videos on that. Check my videos. Subscribe, you won't miss any of them. There is a fill in the date for fill in the blank for a specific date. That means the buyer and seller need to put in a specific date for closing. Here's the problem. Many agents will blame it on the buyers and sellers. Many buyers and sellers negotiate in a contract for this date to say on or before whatever date. Here's the problem. Actually, years and years and years ago, I've been practicing. This is 2026, and I have been practicing for over 31 years. And years ago, the GAR contract used to say on or before. They took it out. Y'all stop putting it in. GAR and the attorneys, the legal counsel that advises GAR on the contracts and the legality, enforceability of these contracts took it out. That's what we like to call a clue. Stop putting it back in. Here's why they took it out. If you have on or before a specific date, that does not necessarily reflect what's called a meeting of the minds between the parties, the buyer and the seller. That is one of the 8 elements of enforceability for a contract for real property in the state of Georgia, meeting of the minds. So why is it not a meeting of the minds, Dana? They agree on or before. They think they agree, but they don't agree. Here is an example. I'm going to give you an example, and then at the end, I'm going to help you understand what to do. So here's an example. Let's say you have a contract between a buyer and a seller, and they say closing date to be on or before August 31st, 2026. Everybody's all great. Everything's wonderful. And then everything is going well. Let's say you are representing the seller. You get a call beginning of August from the buyer's agent that says, hey, Guess what? The lender just got the job done. We're good to go. We are all scheduled to close August 15th. I've called the closing attorney. They've got us scheduled. We'll see you on the 15th. And I'm not looking at a calendar for this example. This is just for an example. So the seller's agent, you contact the seller and say, good news. And the seller says, no, that is not good news. I cannot close August 15th. I have everything scheduled for our August 31st closing date. I've got movers scheduled. I've got somewhere for the kids to be. I've got utilities lined up. I've got everything. I don't have anywhere to go until August 31st. I cannot close August 15th. I don't agree. So you as the seller's agent, you go back to the buyer's agent and say, no, the seller doesn't agree to the August 15th closing date. Buyer's agent says, but the seller already did agree because August 15th is before August 31st, and the contract they signed says closing date to be on or before August 31st. Well, now you have a complete mess on your hands. So that is an example of why you really do not have a meeting of the minds when you put on or before a specific closing date. What do? Well, as you know, the parties, the buyer and the seller, may always agree to change anything in the contract. How? Yes, via amendment. So you would simply do an amendment to say all parties agree to a new closing date of August 15th or whatever you negotiate through to be acceptable for the buyer and the seller. Now, for the 8-day unilateral extension, it is the same concept, meeting of the minds. The GAR contract provision allows for 8 days. It's not on or before 8 days, it is 8 days. So if the contract gets extended unilaterally by one of the parties, again, I've done several videos on this, for 8 days, it's 8 days from the last contract closing date. If the parties want to close sooner than the 8 days, you have to do it via amendment. So that 8-day unilateral extension is not on or before 8 days from the last closing date. It is the 8th day. And again, there's a couple of asterisks there. Watch my other videos. So I hope this brief contract tip helped you out on understanding the need for a specific date for closing, and actually any other date when you are contracting for real property in the state of Georgia. Thank you so much for watching. Dana Sparks, broker of Maximum One Greater Atlanta, satisfying your needs with service, innovation, and education. Bye. If you like that video, check out the one here. If you like the content on this entire channel, please click here to subscribe. I try to take even the most complicated of real estate situations and make them crystal clear. See what I did there? Real estate made crystal clear. Thank you guys so much for watching.